Hi, today we are going to learn the origin and evolution of the two-nation theory in this video. But before that, we will first discuss what is the two-nation theory. The two-nation theory is the basis of the creation of Pakistan. According to this theory, Muslims and Hindus are two separate nations by definition, having their customs, religion, and tradition, and from social and moral points of view, Muslims are different from Hindus, and therefore, Muslims should be able to have their separate homeland in which Islam is the dominant religion, being separated from Hindus. The two-nation theory supported by the All India Muslim League is the founding principle of the Pakistan movement, that is, the ideology of Pakistan as a Muslim nation-state in the northwestern and eastern regions of India through the partition of India in 1947. There are a few factors which split the inhabitants of the subcontinent into two nations. Let us examine each of them separately. Number 1. Social differences. The two communities of the subcontinent differ in their social life. The clothes, the foods, the household utensils, the construction of homes, the words of greeting, the gestures, and everything about them was different and immediately represented their distinctive origin. The moral values, ethics, and norms of both the communities are different. Number 2. Economic differences. There are a proper check and balance of economy in Islam. Muslims pay 2.5% of total savings and wealth at the end of the year. Zakat purifies our wealth, as Allah says in the Quran. It keeps one away from sin and saves the giver from the moral ill arising from the love and greed of wealth. Through zakat, the poor are cared for. These include widows, orphans, the disabled, the needy, and the destitute. The second one is ushr. Zakat on agricultural produce is called ushr. It is a 10% tax on the harvest of irrigated land and 10% tax on the harvest from rain-watered land and 5% on land dependent on well water. On the other hand, Hindus do not have proper check and balance of the economy. There is no concept of zakat and ushr. Next, interest. Suit is strictly forbidden in Islam. According to the Quran and Sunnah, it is sinful to consume interest, whereas Hindus were not having such a concept. They take interest when they lend money to someone. Next, Muslims were not giving any high post at that time, due to which they were financially very weak, whereas the Hindus were provided with ample opportunities to progress economically. Number 3. Political difference. The political differences between the Hindus and Muslims have played an important role in the evolution of the two-nation theory. 1. Hindi-Urdu controversy. Hindi-Urdu controversy was started in 1867. Hindus demanded Hindi be official language, but Muslims wanted Urdu to be the official language. Sir Syed supported Urdu in this thing. Due to this reason, Sir Syed started two-nation theory, telling that Muslims and Hindus were two separate kinds of people. Muslims opposed this and supported Urdu as it was the sign and united the Muslims of India under one language. 2. Representation in Parliament. Another reason was that the parliamentary system was not supported by Sir Syed was Hindus were in more numbers, so they always outnumbered the Muslims, and due to this Sir Syed opposed it. Sir Syed realized that separate electorate was the possible solution to this, so in view of his two nations theory, he made this decision of separate electorate demand for elections for the good of the Muslims. 3. Another reason it was important was that Congress spoke of competitive examinations for jobs and good posts, while Muslims were always not given good education, so they were also not able to take good posts, as Hindu won all the seats and passed the examinations always. The conclusion was that the Muslims realized that they would lose their religious and cultural identity if they remained a part of British India. They were also able to understand the above-mentioned differences between them and hence demanded a separate homeland on the ground where they freely practiced their religion in accordance with the Quran and Sunnah and Islamic teachings. They demanded a piece of land where their property and life would be safeguarded and secure.